Hello, my possums. Looks like we are back and ready to roll. I'm kind of kicked back today, see what our energy is like. But, when it's almost 100 degrees out, kind of drag assy around a little bit. So let's see what's going on. We're looking at July 25th through July 31st. Yes. Okay. So let's see what we have in terms of our Voyager deck. This is always a nice deck. I don't know, when I chose it, I had other people say, "Ooh, why'd you choose that deck? That's so hard to read." But I don't know, it feels comfortable to me, you know? And you might feel the same too. Don't let someone discourage you from picking a deck that you love just because it's a little more difficult. It's kind of like the people we pick to love, right? All right, let's see what we got. Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I have to tell you quite frankly, there's a couple of the cards that I just laid down. I'm being selfish, and they actually are for me. So, some of you may know that I lost my Mr. Pudding earlier in the week, and so my first card is the one about emotional upset and hurt and discomfort due to your emotions. So just a little heads up that I might be a dimmer bulb than usual because I'm experiencing this card, right? Okay. So my little kitty was a very nice cat, and he actually felt like this. He had been a runner, ran from one place to the other, and when he found my house, then he decided to stay here. Okay, so I think that he had been quite the traveler. All right, and we saved him and made him probably live a longer life as a result of it. Okay, so this card really is like is a message for me, and it's kind of like saying, "I love you." Okay. So it's my star card. So it was important that he came and stayed at my house for a while and kept him safe and healthy and probably gave him more years to his life, right? The worst of it all was it costs a lot. Okay. Now, but I want to say, now, those of you that are political, alrighty, those of you that aren't, doesn't matter anyway. This is telling me we need to focus on our Man of Wands for the next three weeks or so. And this would be Joe Biden, okay? So I don't usually do the political stuff, but this is my water sign male that needs emotional support. So he might be he's got COVID right now, and he might have a little bit of a relapse, and then he gets healthy again. I don't see big scary things, but his recovery might be just a tad slower than he thought it was going to be. But I believe that we can help this if we just offer up some prayers or positive thoughts, because all of these things alter the reality that we're living in. So if you would, just for the betterment of our world, give this guy some support. All right. I have a really interesting document that's showing up too. So I think we're going to see the written word that's going to be rather surprising in a particular case that we are concerned about. So we're back to political because it's up there on the level where Joe Biden is, right? So look forward to that. This might be a document that's going to open some people's eyes, and it may have to do with health, oddly enough, right? So just know that. Okay, now I'm seeing that there's going to be a tower moment for people with their friendships, okay? So we are once again looking to make sure that we are with the healthiest people that we can be with, how we help them and how they help us. So just know that this kind of is a proofing week for us, where you find out who your real true friends are and find out which people actually need us for a little more emotional support, perhaps that will end up in being physical support as well. Okay, so know that they're going to be going through what we call a tower moment. So Just know if they call on you, you have a little bit to share, please do so. This is a learning experience for you and them. So they may not be used to asking for help. And this is telling me that they will. And if you can help them, you're going to make a world of difference for them. This is the Ace of Wands. This is about spiritual connection too. So know that whatever help you can offer makes a difference for them. Big difference. All right. I would like to encourage people that are feeling stagnant right now, that not getting much inspiration, that there's not really some interesting things for you to do. These three cards are telling me they're at the end of the they're end of the month, but one's my Tower, one's my Virgo card, and one's my Ace of Wands. What I want to say is get off your butt, or the universe will help you. And this is saying find some new course of study, something new to learn. If this has to do with your spirituality, all the better, because this is about wands, and wands are always about spiritual growth. The Ace tells me it's brand new. See, we've got this, little crescent in the top, which means that it comes from the other side. All right? So we got some interesting stuff happening. And it may take the whole week before we start getting nuances of it. But nevertheless, these are some really powerful cards, and they're in your spread for the approaching week. All right, let me see real quick. I'm going to just cut. What have we got? Sage of Cups. This is look for the older people to be helping us out. Okay, they've been through it, and they need to share their information with us. So just know that you don't have to be 35 years old and a know-it-all. You might be 85, and you've got some insight into things that people never expected to hear. Okay, so you got stuff to share. This is telling me there's something that's being started now, even as we speak, that is going to come to full fruition in November, December. So keep your eyes open. This is about having one foot in the straight world and one foot in the spiritual world, all right? It's not church. It's about spirituality. So maybe you get some insight, some hunches, something that you didn't expect, some little miracle, and you're going, why did that happen? I want you to pay attention, because that's a major arcana card, says it's important that you know it. This is a Two of Swords. It may not make logical sense. You don't need to have it make sense. All you have to do is stay open to the option. Okay, you're at a crossroads, and the God force that you believe in is going to start sending you hunches on how to get to where you need to go next. So you're at the train station, and they're going to tell you which train to take out of Dodge. Thank you. Confirmation on their electronics. Alrighty, so I think that's all I have for you this week. So y'all be good to one another. Don't be afraid to show other people that you love them. And we'll talk to you next week too. Bye for now.